Hello, welcome to Jade Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I will be unboxing the Rassen Assault Frigate Airship Map Tiles Pack by Arcane Minis. Which this came along with, I got the Airship Campaigns book from them, which is all sorts of stuff for like running a campaign that involves airships. Well, Arcane Minis obviously does, like, they're the ones that do, like, the 3D files to, like, print actual, like, 3D terrain airships. Not everyone has a 3D printer. So they have tiles that you can get. And they have other ships for these as well. But this is the one that I got. So, checking it out. The back is just pretty art. And includes 3 decks and 2 prop sheets, dry erase marker friendly. So not wet erase, just dry erase. Get the plastic off here. Open this up. So cardboard structure. Let's look at these after the fact. Okay, so the way this is set up, Rassen top deck, and they both say it. And you basically have 2 tiles for that, and you put it together, the 2 sheets. And they have 1-inch grid on there, so you can have your minis where you need them. Obviously, this is not the most complex of the ships that they offer. Oh, wow. I'm actually impressed. So the back is just blank, which is what I expected, but I expected it just to be blank white instead of blank black, and it just that just looks prettier. Okay, so we have our top deck. And we have our mid deck. Which I think the idea is, like, this part is the top deck, and technically this part that is gray doesn't count because it is the mid deck here, so it's the same one being seen on both, and then the interior at that same level. So you would go down from here and have little doors between different parts of the ship. And on these little markers, it's top deck, mid deck, like it's saying which one, so you know that there is top, mid, and lower, regardless of which part of the ship you are looking at. And they all just kind of line up here. That same ladder coming down. Various different doors on the side. Again, a bit simple, but nice and pretty background. And then we have this. These are prop sheets. So I'm guessing from my childhood that I could say, take this off here and fill that room with a bed, which feels like a real, mini bed. But this bed is very, very large. Then you can peel them back off. They're not quite the, I forget what those things are called when I was a kid that I was expecting. The things where you, like, the little bits of plastic, and they just sort of use the fact that they're plastic to stick to things, because this is a glossy surface. I expected that, but no, these are actual, like, they're stickers. The adhesive obviously pulls back off and can be put in here, but I am not going to play around right now and put a bunch of things on there, because I am not quite sure how well they are going to peel back off long term. But to look at some of the prop sheets we have just some trunks, some tables. Can they do that? Hold on. With the bag of holding from the Dungeon Master's Guide right there. It's like, nice grappling hook. Little, what's that, healer's kit or something? Sword. It's like a mine. A chair that's scaled for a miniature, not for a 5-foot space. More chairs, telescope, desk with map, beds that are just giant beds. When you scale things for a mini instead of for the space, it looks big. Minis are bigger than a character would be in the space, so you get some detail on them. Like, that is a thing, but all the terrain is creeping up. The pack, globe, rope, sorts of things here, and we got another sheet of other stuff. Crates, chests, boxes, sacks, desks, tables, more crates, little scatter, chains, rope, more crates. Looks like a battering ram. Maybe it's like a still or something, I'm not sure. Bench or table or something. I don't know. But yeah, so there's some. The prop sheets are sticker sheets. They're not, they're a clear backing so that, it disappears around it, but it is going to kind of really stick to the thing. You can peel it off because it is a glossy surface. The backs are all black. And like you could very easily, if I just swap these, lower, mid, top, lower, mid, top, where you set it down and, most likely the first deck the players are going to see is going to be the top. But where I could just store these like this, separate one from the other every 3, lay them down, and only once they go to the lower decks do I even reveal them, but I already have them all laid out. So that is interesting. It is an option. I love that they have the, Arcane Minis does beautiful 3D options for 3D printing of ships, and I would love to have some of those, but I don't have a 3D printer, and getting them where someone has printed them for you on Etsy is expensive. And either way, you have to paint it, and that takes time. And if I am just gonna throw out at some point an airship, real quick, this is a great option to have. I think they just kind of included it when I got when I backed the book on Kickstarter, because I don't think I would have thought ahead to be like, yeah, that's worth it. But I am glad to have it because it is at least an option for a ship that I can just easily throw out there. I will link down below to their website where they have these for sale. They also have them for other different ships. So there are, I think, fancier ones, if I recall correctly. You can check that out. And thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.